Georgie's Montana Jordan worst mistake in young Sheldon Season 5 turns out to be his best decision, as previously revealed on The Big Bang Theory. Sheldon's, Ian Armitage, big brother has had a tumultuous year thus far, but impregnating his girlfriend was at least accidental. There's one thing that he intentionally did that nobody the many thought was going to ruin his life, including his own parents: dropping out of school. At the start of young Sheldon Season 5, Georgie decided that he didn't want to continue with school anymore. Aware that he isn't academically inclined like Sheldon and has no real interest in football, he thought it would be best to use his time and efforts elsewhere. Since he has always had a penchant for entrepreneurship, he planned on working full-time. Luckily, Mima, Annie Potts, got her laundromat/gambling den around the same time. She asked Georgie for help, and from there, the venture has boomed. Still, if it were up to Mary Zoe Perry and George Lance Barber, Georgie would still be at school. Considering what fans know about Georgie from The Big Bang Theory, however, his decision to stop going to school is a blessing in disguise for a couple of reasons. Firstly, it has already allowed him to establish himself as a business person as he ran Mima's venture. Between how long he's been involved and how profitable the business has been, it's safe to say that Georgie has saved up a considerable amount of money. This will be helpful as he starts to support Mandy, Emily Osment, and their future kid, assuming that they decide to keep the baby. But beyond that, it also sets up Georgie to be more financially stable when George dies, and he has to start taking care of his mom and Missy, Reagan Revord. Had Georgie stayed in school, he might have been confused and shell-shocked by all of these responsibilities. Despite the long and difficult road ahead for Georgie, The Big Bang Theory had already revealed that he will ultimately get past his upcoming problems. When he appeared in the nerd-centric sitcom, he was already the successful owner of Mr. Tire, the biggest tire chain in Texas. He also revealed that he took care of his mom and sister, on top of navigating his own life. Apparently, Sheldon was oblivious to all of this and never thanked his brother for all that he did. This was the reason for their falling out. Thankfully, they were able to hash things out before Sheldon's wedding to Amy, Mayim Bialik. Unfortunately, there was no mention of Mandy or any kid during Georgie's appearance on The Big Bang Theory. It was confirmed that he has 2 ex-wives, but not a word about having any children. The fact that The Big Bang Theory has already revealed Georgie's future somehow helps in watching his young Sheldon arc, which is about to get difficult. He still has a couple of years to go before George's inevitable death, based on what's known about the timeline from the original series. But he would need to grow up much earlier with his and Mandy's baby now on the way.